JF Boxing TV reporting live and direct at Gym City with Mr. Asgar Tiar, former assistant coach of Tyson Fury, assistant coach of Ben Davison. Asgar, it's not long to go now. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, exciting times. 2 days to go. This is what it's all about. This is the center stage. Who is going to be number one in the world?
I seen on social media a couple of days ago a statement from Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder said, Tyson Fury needs to be perfect for 12 rounds. I need to be perfect for 2 seconds. What's your viewpoint on that?
Well, let's be honest, he was perfect for 4 seconds, round 9 and round 12. What happened? Tyson got up. Like Tyson says, you're going to have to nail him to the ground, and Tyson will get up. So this, he has to be perfect for 12 rounds, absolutely, because anything could happen. But what happens if Tyson walks through them shots, which I hope he don't. But I agree with what Wilder's saying, but I'm trying to explain to him, don't play that card onto Tyson because you've had your best shots, but Tyson got up twice.
I mean, Tyson Fury's been very low-key on the build-up to this. I think he's obviously gone over to America, got his head down and trained hard. He's looking in good shape. Knowing Tyson, how you know him, and from what you've seen so far, what do you think his mindset's like going into this fight?
Listen, he wants to, at the beginning he probably wants to put on a show, but as you get close to the fight, he realises the seriousness of this, and I think he'll boil down to do what works for you, and I think that's the boxing. He looks fully focused, more focused than I've ever seen him, to be honest with you. Usually he's up and down bubbly and that, but now he looks, you know, I've got to pull up my socks, no excuses. This is the best v the best. This is to see who's number one. This is it.
I mean, you was there in Dusseldorf on that monumental victory against Vladimir Klitschko. You was at the last Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury fight as well. At this point in the training camp, obviously on a bit of a wind down now, what will be going through Tyson's mind at the minute?
Just hoping that everything's prepared right, that he's just firing on all cylinders. That's all Tyson will be thinking. He knows everything will be set up right. He knows everything will be perfect. Will the judges give him the right decisions? Probably play on his mind, but I think it's about giving a great performance. That's what Tyson was interested in. He wants to box. In Tyson's heart, he wants to fight. He generally probably wants to take it to him and knock him out. But I think sense will come over it and he'll just box. He's completely relaxed. Tyson's been in this game so many times. He lives for this. This is the easy bit for Tyson.
Obviously, it's a massive talking point in the boxing world at the minute. Obviously Ben Davison not training Tyson anymore. He's got a new coach who's taken the helm. Obviously, you was very close to Ben Davison, obviously training Tyson for his previous fight. I'll put you on the spot here, Asgar. Is this going to be an advantage or a disadvantage to Tyson?
I think it could be an advantage, and I say why. Because the pressure's on now. He's got to prove to everyone, you know what, I've made the right decision. And it wasn't a case of he wanted Javon Hill or he never got rid of Ben. They couldn't agree on a business move. They both went their own ways. Tyson was forced to bring in Javon as the main trainer. And like he says, nothing's going to change in terms of his fight game. It's just going to bring something on top. It's just going to add a bit of arsenal to his game. He has to perform, and I think advantage is the pressure. That's his advantage. Tyson, he builds on pressure. He performs better on pressure. You give him someone like, no disrespect, Otto Wallin, he's flat as a pancake. You give him someone like Klitschko, you give him someone like Wilder, you see how he performs. Look at someone like Chisora, he steps up to the plate and he performs at a fantastic level.
Tyson's mentioned numerous times in press conferences and interviews and such alike that he's going to go into this fight and he's going to take it to Wilder and he's going to look for an early stoppage. Now, you know, realistically, is that a possibility? I mean, Tyson Fury, by his very nature, is not always a knockout artist. So, has he gained power? Is it possible to gain that much power that he could knock Wilder out in the earlier rounds?
people fail to respect the power of Tyson Fury because he never had to rely on the power because he had the speed. Is it possible for him to knock out Wilder, who's got a very, very good chin? Yeah, I think he will. But this is a fighting Tyson. This is the heart speaking. But the brain's got to take over and say, you know what? Forget the fight. Box. Forget to try and knock him out. You don't need to knock him out. Just box. Show your skill. School him. Ping that jab in his face, and he will fail. He'll quit.
There's been a lot of sort of mixed talk about Wilder and whether he can improve, whether he can get better, whether he's at a point in his career now where he's 34 years of age and that's it, and he's just relying on that one-punch knockout. Are we going to see the same from Wilder in this fight, or are we going to see a more improved, refined Deontay Wilder with better boxing skills this time around?
I think you'll see a better, more mature, more patient Deontay Wilder. He underestimated Tyson at the first, and he will definitely be taking him serious this time. He'll be using his range. He'll be trying to get him into his zone. He'll try to detonate them shots. People think he relies on that right hand, but he's got a phenomenal left hand. He is learning. 34 is the time where boxers peak. Look at Lennox Lewis. As he got older, he got better. So I think at heavyweight, he's hitting his peak. There's no excuse in this fight. This is the best versus the best. This is at its stage.
I mean, obviously, it was an unbelievable moment last time round with Tyson Fury rising like the Undertaker in that final round. You were there. Yep. What was going through your mind when you was experiencing that?
Well, it was. You're thinking, "Wow, it's over." You're looking straight. He's on the floor. He's out. You see a commotion towards your left. You look left, but then you look right again. He's up. You're like, "Guys, he's up. He's up." And it was a moment that will live in my mind for the rest, forever. You'll never, ever, ever beat that kind of experience. Still brings chills to me when I watch it now.
How did he do it? I mean, how did someone who got hit with that much force get up? I've never seen that in boxing, not ever in my lifetime.
I honestly believe it was the prayers that brought him up. The powers from above made him stand up. Stand up and be a warrior, the warrior that you are, and that's what got him up.
Didn't you conduct the prayer in the dressing room before he walked out of that fight?
Yeah, I do all the prayers. I know it's a bit shaky because the last fight with Otto Wallin, I didn't do the prayer, and it didn't go too great, did it? And I'm worried. Is this like I don't know. I hope it. Listen, I'll be praying for the guy either way. I send him texts every day, so he knows I'll be praying for him.
How do you feel that this fight is gonna genuinely materialise? Are we going to see a polished Fury performance where he gets a points win? Is he going to get a stoppage? How's it going to play out?
I think he'll school Wilder if he boxes. If he boxes, no problem. I've got no doubt because Tyson is a phenomenal boxer. But if his heart takes over, and this is what I'm worried about. People like Javan Hill and Andy Lee, and no disrespect to him, but I don't think they understand Tyson like we understand Tyson. Tyson's not about teaching him how to box, it's learning how to control and explaining to him, be patient. If you look at the way Ben Davison, conducted the first fight, he was reminding, right, be patient. He was breaking it all down. Don't get too involved. Go for a walk. Use your feint and walk to... Ben breaks it down to perfection. He understands Tyson. It's more than boxing. Does Andy Lee? Does Javan Hill? I don't know. I don't think so.
Going back to the first fight, Fury Wilder, the shot that dropped Tyson and put him on the canvas. I've seen a number of people saying that shot wasn't a clean shot, as clean as it could have been. It didn't connect as hard as it could connect. Would you agree with that statement, or would you say that was a pretty definitive knockout punch?
It was a perfect shot behind the head. People forget to understand that. But that was a Tyson that was forced to lose so much weight, that jumped into the ring and took it to the level he took it to. Imagine what he's going to be like now. There's no excuses for this fight. This is both at peak, both fully fit. This is about, okay, let's see if he can take the punches now. Will he get up from these punches now? And people say flush shots. What happens if Tyson catches Wilder with a flush shot?
I think it's fair to say, Asgar, that this is going to be the biggest heavyweight fight, maybe potentially of our lifetime, unless it's a trilogy.
There will be a trilogy. I think the first one was the bigger build-up. It was when nobody knew nothing about nobody. This time, everybody's expecting Tyson to box. This time, you're expecting Wilder to be patient and throw the bombs. You expect it to be. Most fights don't live up to the hype. All I'm interested in is Tyson wins. All I'm interested in is Tyson walks away with good health. And Wilder walks away with good health. It's been a great build-up. I don't want it to be a toe-to-toe feast. I don't want it to be. I want it to be a boxing match. And Tyson used what got him there in the first place and continue to do so.
I mean, I don't want us to get ahead of ourselves too much, but hypothetically, Tyson goes over there. Well, he's over there already and gets a fantastic victory and either gets a stoppage or points win. What do you think should be the long-term plan between now and sort of 2022? We're looking at a potential mega fight against Anthony Joshua at some point.
It's got to be Anthony Joshua. What a fight for Britain. What a fight for world boxing, heavyweight boxing. You know, the novelty's kind of wearing out with him losing to Andy Ruiz, but it's still an interesting fight. He's the world champion. He holds a few belts. And Tyson could clean up. Tyson collect with Wilder and fight an ultimate one with AJ and walk away. That's what Tyson needs to do.
So we're saying a Tyson Fury points stoppage in Vegas.
Nope, I'm saying a Tyson Fury will... Yes, sorry. Tyson Fury will make Wilder quit.
Okay.
Or stoppage. Cuts. He'll ping his face off.
Let's move on a little bit, because I've been seeing a lot on social media of your career as a boxing coach, and I know that you're spending a lot of time with Billy Joe Saunders. The main man.
Billy Joe.
And Ricky Hatton at Hatton's Gym. Yeah, there's been some talk about, there's been a lot of talk recently about Billy Joe Saunders fighting Canelo. Has that been pretty much signed and sealed yet, or is that still kind of like 90% complete?
Mr. Conlon from MTK said this 97-98% complete, so practically done. Just little bits, but it's a great fight. What a fight! You know, you've had Wilder Fury, now you've got Canelo and Saunders. Wow! And for the record, Canelo will get smoked.
I mean, from my personal point of view as a boxing fan, I've watched a couple of pad videos of Billy recently, and he just seems to keep on getting better and better and better, and he looks in great shape, and the hand speed is just phenomenal.
I totally agree. This man is something that I would teach all my boxers to follow. This is the guy you're going to learn your boxing from, because his boxing intelligence is phenomenal. And to have someone like Ben Davison, who's a master in his game, who teaches it to perfection, can you go wrong? Plus you got Ricky Hatton in the corner. Who else is better than him? Who's been there? He's done it all. Brilliant. I'm buzzing.
I mean, Canelo, he's arguably one of the pound for pound best in the world. No. You disagreeing with that, yeah? Okay.
I tell you why. One, he's managed by Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy. Golden Boy owned Ring Magazine. Fact. They always promote their boy. That's why they call him the franchise king, the WBC franchise champion. What happened to the fight against Lara? Did he really win? Did he heck? What happened against Triple G? Did he really win? No, he never. And there's so many fights where the refs, the decisions have always favoured him. But this is the fight in Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders said, you know what? I'll go to your place. I'll fight you on your Independence Day, and I'll change your name from Canelo Alvarez to Canelo No Mas Alvarez. It'll make him quit. Forget the referees and judges.
What tactics do you feel that Billy should implement against someone of Canelo's calibre? Obviously, Canelo's got that one punch that could end the fight in a split second, just like Wilder.
See, this is where people have mistaken. Look at Amir Khan, for example. Amir Khan came up a weight. Canelo came down a weight. If you look at the fight, Amir Khan was absolutely pinging Canelo till he got brave and he got caught. Of course, he's going to get caught by a heavier puncher. We always remember the shots that he took from Prescott and, you know, all the other guys that he's fought. So you know that Khan's, you know, at that weight, he's not really strong. Whereas Billy Joe Saunders comes down a weight. He's super strong. And I've taken some serious shots from bloody hell Billy Joe, and he can bang. And I'm telling you, Billy Joe, one will school Canelo, but he will school him with some pinging shots that Canelo will be like, what the heck? The ref's going to have to try and step in. But how long is the ref going to keep trying to stop him for? Or try to protect him for? Does that make sense? If they rob him, so what? at least Billy Joe will tell him, I'll come to your town and I'll beat you up. And he will beat him up. It'll just be a beating. It won't be a boxing match, it'll be a beating.
When's this likely then to come to fruition? Obviously,
Everyone's talking May 2nd, but whenever it is what it is. I just want it to happen.
in Canelo's back garden, then we'd say.
Ideally, I wouldn't want it there because you're not really going to get favoured. Personally, I'd rather have it in Dubai or Saudi or England. But they're going to want it in their hometown, being Mexican independence or whatever it is on that day, the massive pull with the pay-per-view and all that. I think they'd want it in Vegas or LA. But I prefer it to be in Saudi, personally.
Asgar, it's been fantastic talking to you today. And thanks for speaking to JF Boxing TV.
Thank you. It's always good to see you're doing well. You've grown massively. You're busy, and this is what it's all about. You're getting the boxers the platform, giving the boxers the platform. You've always stayed the same. You're not humble. You know, some people they'd be humble in their little cars and then drive a big Mercedes and that. But you're humble, man. Good to see what you're doing.
Lovely. Thanks very much, Asgar. Kind words, mate. You have a great day.
Thank you. Cheers, pal.